We are talking to Washington State quarterback recruit, Adryan Lara. What's going on, Adrian?
Nothing much.
How are you feeling, man? How are you and your family feeling with this pandemic?
It's crazy, but we're good. We just been doing all the right things, trying to social distance, all that good stuff.
Mm. Well, you know what? I've watched a lot of football over the years, and the quarterback position is the most important position in all of sports. I believe that. What is it like going out there and playing the position and really being the leader on the field?
It's a really good feeling, especially because when you have you get a good win over a team and it's like a blowout win or a close game win, everybody looks to you and they're like, congratulations. But obviously the people up front with the linemen, the defense, all those guys got it done. And I just they made my job a lot easier.
So you're entering now Washington State, who just got a new coach in Nick Rolovich. Mike Leach was there for a while. He was just hired by Mississippi State. Now, what were your impressions of Rolovich, a former quarterback coach, when you got to meet him?
Yeah, he's really welcoming. Like when I first talked to him, he was acting as if I was like already part of the team. So he's really confident, and I like that about him.
As you guys know, we are talking to Washington State quarterback recruit, Adryan Lara. If I'm not mistaken, there is a player that I do a radio show with that actually played for Washington State. Mm-hmm. And his name is Eric Coleman. Do you know who Eric Coleman is?
No, I don't know who that is.
He was a strong safety that played for the New York Jets for 4 years, and then he went to Atlanta. He was starting safety with the Atlanta Falcons, and then went to the Lions at the end of his career. We do a radio show here in Long Island on 103.9 FM, and he actually went to Washington State University, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. Was it Washington State? So it's interesting. I'm going to actually tell Eric that we're interviewing you today because Eric loves his Washington State team. He preaches all the time about the school. He swears upon the school and the football program. They have a great basketball program too. So what is it like? What was it like being recruited by so many different teams and choosing a Division I school like Washington State?
I've built a lot of good relationships with a bunch of coaches, and I'm proud to be a Cougar. I'm excited for the transition into college from high school and into a program like Washington State, and the Pac-12 is where I want to be, passing the ball all I want. So I couldn't be more happier.
So speaking of the Pac-12, they're always known in college football as the conference with a lot of parity. There's no obvious powerhouses like you see with Oklahoma and Alabama and teams like that in other conferences. It used to be that way with USC and Oregon, but not as much anymore. It seems to be switching off. Is that one of the big reasons that you were excited to play in the Pac-12 with Washington State?
No, not really. It was just a plus for me. The coaches there, I just built a really good connection with, and I feel like they can make me a better person and a better player. So.
As you guys know, we are talking to Washington State quarterback recruit, Adryan Lara. Now, Adrian, have you ever done an interview before? Is this your first interview?
Like on
a radio show? On a radio show.
This is my first time.
This is your first time. So I could tell with the short answer. So we're going to try to get you out of your shell because, a lot of people think that when you're getting interviewed, when it comes to sports radio, you got to ask serious questions. And sometimes I've always known this when I was getting interviewed at a young age, because I was a top prospect, I always like the people that kind of bring me out, bring my personality out and actually let people get to know who I am. So my question for you is, you listen to a lot of music, right? I know you like music.
Yeah.
Right. What type of music do you like to listen to?
I like R&B. I like music by J. Cole, Drake.
Okay, so you're a J. Cole, Drake fan. I actually know J. Cole personally, by the way. And my friend is his DJ. He travels around the country with Drake and The Weeknd. So my question for you is, you like R&B, right? So what R&B artist really stands out to you? What really brings you out? Do you listen to R&B before games? Do you like to sit down? A lot of people like to listen to heavy metal, like get them jumpy. But I actually, when I work out or I'm getting ready for a game, I like to listen to soft music. I like that, the dramatic love, I don't know what it does. It calms me down. And it just, everybody says, it's so funny because I was working out a couple of weeks ago and a cop came into my gym and actually looked at me and he said, what the hell are you listening to? And I was listening to like Chicago from the 80s. And he's like, you work out to this garbage? I was like, it's soothing. He says, well, I don't know what you're trying to be soothed with. So, I mean, this is boring. You might as well drop the weight on your neck. But nevertheless, what particular artist do you like to listen to? During the games, or I mean, after, when you go to court, when you're going to practice or something like that, what kind of music do you listen to?
I'm not gonna lie. So like before I warm up, I like to listen to Mozart.
Okay.
A little bit of that.
Speedy looks like Mozart. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I mean, how could you not think that he doesn't look like? Do you ever see a picture of Mozart? I mean, it's like a painting. You don't know a picture, but if you look at Mozart and you look at him, I mean, not too far fetched. Big beard, weird hair, greasy.
I don't have the beard that big.
Greasy. Every time he touches things, it puts like
Why you know that about Mozart?
I don't know. I don't know him personally.
I was gonna say, how do you know his hands were greasy?
I don't know, because Mozart's, maybe his piano was greasy.
Maybe, we don't know.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You can't do it without facts.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
So Mozart, and then a little bit of Tory Lanez after I warm up, and then just maybe just Tory Lanez to like end it off.
Really? You go from Mozart to Tory Lanez. Interesting. What do you listen to, man? Well, I got a lot of Mozart, but also Tory Lanez. Yeah, Tory Lanez is my go-to guy. Yeah. That's interesting, man. So I look at the quarterback position. And by the way, we are talking to Washington State quarterback recruit Adryan Lara. Adrian, when you look at the quarterback position, and I know a lot of people probably try to compare you to somebody. There's somebody that you've watched in the NFL or in college football right now that you can compare and contrast your style of game to. If there is a player that you really can say that you play your style of game to that player, who would it be, and why would you think that?
I try to like incorporate Aaron Rodgers tactics in my game, Russell Wilson, maybe a little Cam Newton in there.
Mm-hmm.
But a college quarterback, I know personally and that I'm good friends with is Spencer Rattler. He gave me a bunch of good tips and like things to do here and there, and I couldn't be more like excited to watch him play and grow.
Yeah, well, Spencer's an interesting guy because I actually watched the Netflix top quarterbacks. I saw Justin Fields. They did one on Spencer Rattler, who plays for Oklahoma. If people don't know who he is, he's starting quarterback for Oklahoma. He's probably going to be an NFL quarterback. This guy was the #1 ranked quarterback in 2018 in the country. This is the kid. I mean, there were stories coming out from him and before his season was over with some of the things that were going on. But this kid is the real deal. When you try to compare and contrast some of the top quarterbacks in the league, in the NFL right now, you want a prototypical quarterback that can do everything. Spencer Rattler could do everything. So if you guys don't know him, you can check him out. Go on Netflix. There's a show with the quarterbacks. What's it called? Something one or something, QB1 or something like that. But it's something very interesting. Spencer's on it. So is Justin Fields. I didn't really know who Justin Fields was until the season started, until I watched that documentary. So it's great. It's great to learn about players. So when you look at yourself as a player, and you mentioned Spencer Rattler, what is your strengths that you would say that really stands out on the field? And what are your weaknesses that really stood out to some of the recruits and scouts that were looking at you before you chose Washington State?
A lot of people think I'm small. Like in the film, like all the players around me are like huge, but like everyone thinks I'm small. I don't know why. But
how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
All right, you're not small.
And 205, okay. So I don't know how.
You're Geno Smith. You're Geno Smith. Hopefully, you're not as bad as Geno Smith. I listen. I pray to God you're nothing like Geno Smith because he didn't really have such a good NFL career.
The one mutual hatred for both the Jets fans and the Giants fans.
Yes, I don't like Geno Smith. So 6'2", 205. That's around Geno Smith. He was 6'2" and about 210. So let's hope you're way better than Geno. I think you are. I mean, I've been reading. I knew how tall you were, by the way. So I just wanted to see if you gained a little inch, or you like to boost up a lot of players like to say, well, I'm 6'6", and then you look at them, wait a second, you're 6'3". What are you talking about? No, I gained 3 inches over the last couple of months. I was like, what? What are you, Shaquille O'Neal? I mean, seriously. But anyways, Speedy, go ahead.
So you mentioned Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, and Cam Newton. Is there any particular traits in particular that you see in your game that you're already good at and something you want to grow into your game at the next level at Washington State?
Yeah, like something I'm like really good at is just playing off instinct. You know, sometimes it can't get the best of me. I make decisions just off what I'm like thinking in the moment. But, you know, instinct plays a huge part of my game. You know, a little bit of agility, acceleration, because that's
Dancing? Do you dance?
Touchdown dances. All that.
Man. Oh, good. So you're a dancer, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do? You do the dab. What is your what is the dance that really stands out to you? What do you like to do?
Salsa dance in the end zone.
Really? So you do like the worm? What do you like to do? You like to do the dubstep dance-a-thon? What do you like?
I like to do the Dougie in the end zone. Like
my favorite, man. My favorite. So you do the Dougie. I like this. I actually asked a lot of recruits to do that as their first dance. So I would love to see your first college touchdown, the Dougie. I mean, I want to see it. And it means a lot to me because I don't know what it is, but I know how to do the Dougie. And if we weren't, you know, could you do the Dougie right now? Could we see the Dougie?
No, I can't.
You can't do the Dougie? You don't want to do the Dougie? If we play the song, you know, we teach you how to Dougie. Would you just show us a little bit of the Dougie? Come on, man. We can see you back there. Come on, man. This will be fun, man. Come on. Speedy, come on. Find me the Dougie, man. Find me the Dougie. Come on, man. This is going to be fun, man. I like this. I haven't done this with any of you recruits. So this is something that will stand out. I mean, a recruit doing a Dougie on a national radio show. Come on, man. We're right there. Speedy's going to get the song on. Just one Dougie, man. Just one Dougie for all the fans to see this wonderful top end recruit from Washington State, the quarterback. You have to have personality, bud. So we have Adryan Lara going to do the Dougie for us. Speedy, you ready?
I'm ready. Is he ready?
I think he's ready. Just play it, and maybe it'll give him some feed here.
Oh gosh,
come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Just one Dougie. One Dougie. Come on. Let the fans see your personality, man. This is perfect, man. Come on, one time. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Washington State recruit quarterback introducing Adryan Lara. Come on, man. Come on. Just one.
I don't even know, like.
Don't worry, man, Adryan. I got you. I'm trying to help you. All right, Speedy. He doesn't want to do it, man. You know, maybe if you
tried.
Speedy, you don't know how to do the Dougie. I mean, this guy's like a rockhead.
Nor do I have enough room, probably.
This guy's like a rockhead. If I ask him to dance, he's doing these high kicks. He's about to kick you in the head. I mean, he throws more high kicks than a UFC fighter, man. I mean, seriously. It's hilarious. It's all offbeat. It's terrible. Anyways, as you guys know, we are talking to Washington State quarterback recruit Adryan Lara. Okay, Adryan, we're going to ask you some silly questions. I'm sure Miss Jillian told you that I am a little outlandish and crazy. And I'm going to ask you some silly, a little. When you come on my show, I let you realize that we're all professionals here, but you have to have fun. It's no fun asking you a boring question and not really getting your personality out of it. Okay, so I'm the quick person that'll tell you, listen, I want to get your personality. All right. So first question I'm going to ask you, bud, is what would you rather wear, boxers or briefs, and why?
It's hard and it's tough. Right,
you can go commando.
Honestly, I'd wear boxers over briefs.
Really?
Yeah, just I don't know. Briefs go like they come up and they get annoying.
Yeah, they keep your family jewels into place, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, I guess you like them to move and juggle around, right?
No.
No, so boxer briefs do that. I mean, boxer briefs keep in place, man.
Yeah, I like boxers.
Yeah, well, no, you're talking about boxer briefs. You like it to go around your leg, right? Your legs tight around your legs?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you like boxer briefs. All right, there you go. All right. Those are boxer briefs. There's boxers that, don't really hold it into place. I mean, who likes boxers? I mean, there was a couple of them that say they like it, but how could you like that? Doesn't that feel good? Speedy, you like that? If you wear boxers, you wear boxers, don't you?
Sometimes.
No, you wear tighty whities.
No, I don't.
This guy wears tighty whities, man. Grandma panties. Could you imagine that? He probably wears his grandmother's panties.
I do not.
Come on, man. Adryan, put a smile on your face. Have some fun.